Want to improve your memory? Get a good night's sleep. Forget brain training and crosswords. Improving your sleep is one of the best things you can do to stop forgetting and enhance your memory. Today, I dive into the reasons why sleep is so important for your memory and give you 3 science-backed methods to help you get to sleep, stay asleep, and wake feel rested. Let's discuss. Welcome to episode 99 of Better Brain, Better You. Hello, I'm neuroscientist Dr. Ben Webb, sharing brain advice for a mentally healthy and happy life. Thanks so much for joining me for today's episode on the importance of sleep for memory. Delighted you could join me. So if sleep is a problem, either getting to sleep or staying asleep, then I've got a free guide for you that will really help you sleep better within a few weeks. You can download our free Sleep Better Guide, 12 Simple Steps to Better Sleep at ologyonlinecourses.com/sleep better. That's ologyonlinecourses.com/sleep better. Please do download this free resource. It's based on the latest sleep science and will help you to start sleeping better, boosting not only your memory but also your mood and mental health. So sleep and memory are inextricably linked. Getting enough rest helps you once you wake up, and sleeping after learning can consolidate this information into memories, allowing you to store them in your brain. A healthy adult sleep cycle consists of 4 distinct stages. The first 2 are considered light, non-rapid eye movement or NREM sleep, and the third is deep or slow wave NREM sleep, and these 3 stages prepare your brain to learn new information the following day. Not sleeping or getting enough sleep can lower your learning abilities by as much as 40%. So during these NREM stages, the brain also sorts through your various memories from the previous day, filtering out important memories and eliminating other information. And these selected memories will become more concrete as deep NREM sleep begins, and this process will continue during what we call rapid eye movement sleep or REM sleep. And emotional memories are also processed in the REM stage, which can help you cope with difficult emotional experiences. And most dreaming occurs in REM sleep. So the thalamus of the brain transmits cues from your 5 senses to the cerebral cortex. That's a thin layer of the brain that interprets and processes information from your memories. The thalamus is largely inactive during NREM stages, but when REM sleep begins, it will relay images, sounds, and other sensations to the cerebral cortex that are then integrated into your dreams. So if you don't get enough sleep, you experience the effects of what's called sleep deprivation. And difficulty remembering things is one common symptom. And since the brain does not have sufficient time to create new pathways for the information you've recently learned, sleep deprivation often affects how memories are consolidated. And other potential cognitive impacts include trouble learning and focusing, reduced decision-making skills, and poor emotional and behavioural control. So if you're chronically sleep deprived, missing out on sleep over successive years and decades, you're actually putting yourself at risk of long-term memory problems and dementia. So when you sleep, a deep cleaning team in your brain called the glymphatic system goes to work cleaning up the metabolic debris left behind in your brain from the day before. And amongst this brain waste is one of the proteins, beta amyloid, which actually kills brain cells and causes memory problems in Alzheimer's disease. So when you miss out on sleep, slow wave sleep in particular, this toxic protein is left behind, building up year after year, increasing your risk of brain damage and dementia. So how can you ensure you get reliable, good sleep every night? Well, there are 3 proven methods based on the latest sleep science that give you the best chance of getting to sleep and then staying asleep. So the first method is to start by setting a fixed wake-up time and a fixed sleep time. It's close to impossible for your body to get accustomed to a healthy sleep routine if you're constantly waking up and going to sleep at different times. So pick a wake-up time and sleep time and stick with them, even on weekends, holidays, or other days when you would otherwise be tempted to sleep in. So try and adjust your sleep schedule gradually. When you need to change your sleep schedule, it's best to make adjustments little by little and over time with a maximum difference of about 1 to 2 hours per night. So this allows your body and circadian rhythm, that's the biological clock that regulates your sleep, to get used to the changes so that following your new schedule is more sustainable. The second method is to create a pre-bedtime routine. If you have a hard time falling asleep, it's natural to think that the problem starts when you lie down in bed. But in reality, the lead up to bedtime plays a crucial role in preparing you to fall asleep quickly and effortlessly. So poor pre-bedtime habits are a major contributor to insomnia and other sleep problems. Changing these habits can take time, but the effort can really pay off by making you more relaxed and ready to fall asleep when bedtime rolls around. As much as possible, try to create a consistent routine that you follow each night, because this helps reinforce healthy habits and signals to brain and body that bedtime is approaching. So as part of that routine, incorporate these tips. Wind down for at least 30 minutes. It's much easier to doze off smoothly if you're at ease. So quiet reading, low impact stretching, listening to soothing music, and mindful relaxation are really good ways to get into the right frame of mind for sleep. Lower the lights in your house. Avoiding bright light can help you transition to bedtime and contribute to your body's production of melatonin, or hormone that promotes sleep. Make sure you disconnect from devices. Phones, tablets and computers can keep your brain wired, making it hard to truly wind down. The blue light from these devices can also block your natural production of melatonin. So as much as possible, try to disconnect for 30 minutes or more before going to bed. So the third sleep method is to foster pro-sleep methods during the day. Setting up your brain and body for high quality sleep is an all-day affair. A handful of steps that you can take during the day can pave the way for better sleep at night. Expose yourself to natural light. Your internal clock, that circadian rhythm I mentioned, is regulated by light exposure. So sunlight has the strongest effect. So try to take in daylight by getting outside or open up windows or blinds to natural light. Getting a dose of daylight first thing in the morning can really help tune your circadian rhythm for sleep at night. Find time to move your body. Daily exercise has wide-ranging benefits for health, and the changes it initiates in energy use and body temperature can promote restorative sleep. But don't do intense exercise close to bedtime, because it hinders your brain and body's ability to settle down before sleep. Monitor your caffeine intake. Caffeinated drinks, including coffee, tea and fizzy drinks, are among the most popular drinks in the world. And some people are tempted to use the jolt of energy from caffeine to try to overcome daytime sleepiness. But that approach isn't sustainable and can cause long-term sleep deprivation. So to avoid this, keep an eye on your caffeine intake and avoid it later in the day when it can be a barrier to falling asleep. Be mindful of alcohol. Alcohol can induce drowsiness, so some people are keen on a nightcap before bed. But unfortunately, alcohol affects the brain in ways that can lower sleep quality, and for that reason, it's best to avoid alcohol in the lead up to bedtime. Don't eat too late. It can be harder to fall asleep if your body is still digesting a big dinner. So to keep food-based sleep disruptions to a minimum, try to avoid late dinners and minimize especially fatty or spicy foods before bedtime. If you need an evening snack, opt for something light and healthy. And reserve your bed for sleep and sex only. If you have a comfortable bed, you may be tempted to hang out there while doing all kinds of activities. But this can actually cause problems at bedtime. You want a strong mental association between your bed and sleep. So try to keep activities in your bed limited strictly to sleep and sex. Following these 3 science-backed methods will help you to sleep better and give a big boost to your memory and thinking. As I mentioned at the top of the show, if you need some additional support with getting to sleep and staying asleep, you can download our comprehensive free Sleep Better guide, the 12 simple steps to better sleep, at ologyonlinecourses.com/sleep better. That's ologyonlinecourses.com/sleep better. So thanks so much for tuning in today. Here is to your brain health and well-being, and I look forward to seeing you next time.